and Sean Belizean wake you up every Monday through Friday on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. That's right, Big D Energy has moved to mornings. Get your morning dose of Neil's tone and Sean's insanity. Weekdays 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Two Detroit sports legends coming together for the best Detroit sports morning show there is. Big D Energy, waking you up weekdays on Detroit's #1 sports network.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy.
Big D!
Right here on the Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neil Rule. That guy is Sean Belizean. Sean, what's going on, man? Anything happened yesterday?
If only there were things to talk about today. We're really going to have to struggle coming up for topics today.
You know, I have to say, you know who I feel bad for in all this?
Who's that?
Nothing.
You. Because your little hockey had their moment, right? Their little summertime, hey, hockey, big move made, and then the NBA comes in and just smashes it to the ground.
Facts.
Isn't that always the case?
You
though?
tried so hard, Sean.
Yeah, it's always the case. But you see, you're talking to the wrong. I know.
I know.
I'm totally cool with it. Like, I'm totally cool with it. It's like, yeah, we're for.
Your little hockey did everything they could do. One of the
little
biggest
legs were-
stars,
their
the
little legs.
biggest markets.
The little legs were working so hard, and, you know, you can only go
People
so far.
demanding a trade. Team USA.
We'll take over because you know how dialed in people get for the NHL draft. So we'll take
Oh,
over
locked
this
in.
weekend.
Are you going live the whole time? All 3 days?
I might do my own subathon. Just all
pick coverage?
draft weekend. No, you know what? It was huge. Wasn't that funny? Just yesterday, like on this show, if you were watching yesterday, we literally said everything happens at 10:05.
It does.
It does.
We're standing in the hallway, and Booner comes running down the hall, tears streaming down his face, right? It's over!
What a scumbag!
It's over! You know, and we found out about Dusty May, and then last night, right around Betty Bye time, we found out about the huge trade. So something that Milwaukee should have done, like, a long time ago, but here we are. So, yeah, dude, you know what? And let's not bury the lead, okay?
You know the Tigers won again.
There are going to be listen, there are going to be some confessions, and it's going to start with me. I'm going to have to confess I was wrong about this team, and it's onward and upward from here.
If we sweep the Yankees, it's going to be a great Do You Confess Thursday.
Do you confess?
And if we sweep the Yankees, we're still 8 under 500.
Still double digits under 5. They keep winning, yet I look, they're still always double digits under 500.
Like, legitimately, we all have that group of friends. And I made the quote, and I mean this with respect, Kruger. I have a group of Kruger friends who are mad at me for what the Tigers are doing.
Yeah. I love the way you put that.
No, but that's what it is.
I have them too.
You're mad at me for what the Tigers are doing. I didn't do it, Neil. It wasn't me that had the bad May. So they like, when the Tigers are winning, they berate me. Like, this is a nightly event. They berate me. And they went off the hook last night. They were going nuts. And I even showed you the text. I finally said, guys, seriously, they're 34 and 44. You want to declare a national holiday, right? Like I said, Neil, at least I'm consistent. I'm nice. Let me know when you're a couple games under 500. And then I'll say, ooh, they may have played themselves back into it, okay? I'm not even asking for 500. I don't think it's asking for much. A couple games under 500. I'm glad they're winning. However,
it's cute.
Baseball is really interesting when you dig yourselves a massive hole like that. Very rarely do you dig yourself out. This isn't, I know everybody and their brother, oh, don't you remember what happened in 2024? Yeah, you remember when they were 8 games under 500? 8 games? This is 16 under 500. Very rarely do you dig yourself out.
And behind one team.
Yeah. I don't know what to say.
But they're back.
JB Smoove in the building. JB, what's good?
Hey, what's really good? You know, just Benzes and Bentleys.
Every day,
Every
man.
day.
Every day.
Every day, JB Smoove. Young Joey is here.
What's up, everyone?
In for KG. KG expected a little bit later on in the program.
I respect JB's consistency
I do too.
every day.
He is.
With the
Appreciate
what,
you guys.
What's the saying? I just forgot out of my head. What's the saying you just said?
Benzes and Bentleys all
Benzes
day.
and Bentleys.
Absolutely. Generational Alex is here as well. And you know what that means.
Loaded.
It means the WNBA minute is today.
Loaded,
And he
Joe.
has like a weirdly confident look on his. You can tell he's into it this week.
Well, he saved the lives of 38 people down in Atlanta. Maybe we can get into that story too. He
did the opposite of what he does.
Yeah. Instead of killing 38 people, he saved 38
them.
people.
Yes.
So in his mind, he's like, "Oh, cool. That means I can double up on my fitness the next few weeks."
Absolutely, and still be ahead of the curve. No, but obviously there's a lot to get to. The Giannis trade that happened at like 1 a.m. last
Midnight.
night. So that's, although technically it's not going to what, July 6th is the day that it can be executed. So there's still like a lot to go. Like Too Shifty says, guess I don't have to buy a Tyler Hero jersey now. Phew. You may.
Yeah, right.
You may. It's not over yet.
Yeah, that's. What else is Milwaukee going to do? Like that's the $1 million question.
Well, now they have two.
Yeah.
You're in the long haul now.
Yeah, because I don't understand how you're just going to roll out with Tyler Hero and say, okay.
They have those 2 lottery picks.
Well, on a one, with 1 year left in his contract.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand how that's going to
Interesting
play
stuff.
out. Jack says, glad Hero's off the table. He was a Band-Aid at best. Guys, he's not off the table yet.
No.
I don't know how. Yeah. I don't know how anybody could come to that conclusion.
Yeah.
No.
He's not off the table yet. All right. Mike G, where can I buy a Dusty May Mavericks t-shirt? I'm sure they have them in Dallas.
Yeah, I'm sure they're up for sale.
Jordan Lionheart, at least
Maybe Bruner got one.
Giannis didn't go
Already?
to Boston. Well, we'll get into that. But I think Dusty May is the lead.
Yep.
And the moral of the story is this, Sean. And like, look, after we left yesterday, I have some people, and again, like this whole like Neil Michigan thing, they don't understand. I have very good friends in my life that work at Michigan, like I do, and I want them to like be happy and have good things happen to them. But I was talking to some people that are in the know, and the Dusty May stuff, Sean, is not that much different than what I've talked about in the past here. Here's the bottom line. He's got to pay a $5 million buyout. Like that's on the table. Now who pays that? The Mavericks, Dusty May, I don't know. Michigan's going to get $5 million out of it. That's the way that it's going to work. But the moral of the story is he literally ran the same playbook that he ran last year. They redid his contract last year. I'm not talking about this past year where they won the chip. The year before when they won the Big Ten tournament championship. You know, the one that 800 people showed up for the banner raising at Chrysler. But anyway, though.
Now they're all mad.
So he ran the same playbook last year. They came to the framework of a deal. They came to agreement on the framework of a deal. Last year, he didn't sign it till July 8th. Kind of a similar timeline. This year, they came up with the framework of a deal. He hadn't signed it yet.
Nope.
Which wouldn't be different than what he did last year.
Right.
The NBA opportunity presented itself this year. It didn't last year. He took it this year. He's going to coach the Mavericks. End of story.
I many years ago, I kind of got into the position in my life. Who the hell am I to tell people what's best for them?
Oh, so you're not going to get on the air and call him a, quote, scumbag like Booner did.
So anyway, I legitimately
But he loves him.
like
He loves him.
I don't know the circumstances. I don't even care to know the circumstances, to be honest with you. Who the hell am I to tell? Like when a guy leaves early, man. Hey, I want to leave early. I had a great 3 years at Oakland. I had a great 3 years at Wayne State, wherever it may be. But this opportunity, once in a lifetime, I'm going to go. Oh, I can't believe you're doing that. Nah. Who the hell am I to tell somebody what is best for them? I know this. If he wanted that, he could have been a lifer. All right. And there's something to be said. Neil, and it's funny, as life goes on, and I'm sure you're in the same boat as I am, before it was like, okay, there are rings of the ladder, all right? And you climb a couple rings of the ladder and all that, and then you kind of get to a spot and you go, nah, I'm cool. Like, I'm cool. No, I found some stability. Obviously, things are working here. I found my comfort level, okay? So my brain immediately in situations like this, especially at this point in time in my life, it's just like, well, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? And then afterwards you go, well, because. And the one thing that you have to remember about every one of these coaches, and we talk about it especially with coordinators in the National Football League, ego wins. Ego wins. These are men that have an elite belief in themselves. And if you're Dusty May, why wouldn't you? I mean, my goodness gracious, you've had success everywhere you went. You went and won the championship within a couple of years at Michigan. So ego wins. And what's the next big thing? Okay, all right, I did it at college level. I climbed the mountain. Yeah, I think what I do can and will work in the NBA. So who the hell am I to tell him he's wrong in making that decision? That's just one man's opinion. I don't get involved in that shit.
Yeah, and I think he will be elitely successful in the NBA, just like he was in college. And remember, he runs NBA stuff.
Yeah.
The way that he uses bigs, and bigs have to be playmakers, it's very European. And it's something, you mix that in with the pace that his teams play at, he is NBA ready to go now. And I have no reason to, and it's funny, I got pushback. I put a post out there on the social media about it, and I said, I don't see any world where he doesn't succeed. I got pushback from like NBA people that I know, and they're like, well, hold on a minute. And I was like, man, he's been doing what they're doing in the NBA for a while.
Years.
And he's done it with less than bigs compared to the elite bigs that you have in the NBA. So wait till he gets his hands on what he can do with Cooper Flagg and, quote, in a good NBA big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait till he gets his hands on that. It's going to work, Sean. I don't see a world where it doesn't work. And that's what he wants to do. And we knew this going in. So, like the people, and Booner in the chat, I want it out there that I publicly redacted scumbag. Well, this is the internet.
Yeah, it's out
It
there.
doesn't
bro.
work like that, bro.
Once it's out
You
there, it's
said
out
it.
there.
You said it, bro. So, again, for the people to call him a
holding on
scumbag, he didn't do anything that he hasn't already done in the past, Sean. He literally did the same thing when they got a contract done last year. He didn't sign it until July 8th. Like, he did it last year, too. Why is it? There's no loyalty.
But Neil,
He's
where's the
loyal. He
loyalty?
did exactly what he did last year. Exactly. You knew this when you got in bed with him.
But Neil, he's a Michigan man.
I know. Michigan
say
man.
that about him.
100%.
Like-
No loyalty.
Can I say,
can't say that about
Booner,
him.
Like, come on, dude. You're a fan. Don't worry about it. Like, seriously. Like Booner's apologizing. Dude,
Booner,
bro, stop.
don't be the
We're having fun
slapdick
with it.
Michigan
Like,
fan. Come on.
We've all had that emotional moment. Well, and it's funny because that was Neil. That was some of the stuff that I saw. You and I have talked about this. I love to observe. I really do. I'm a big fan of observing. It was amazing how many people this somehow became a Ward problem. And
Right.
And
Yes.
Booner was case in point for
and
that.
can I say this? All right. There's a lot you can say about Ward Manuel. There is. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Dusty May deciding to go to the NBA isn't one of them. Sorry. This is a guy that wanted a job.
Correct.
And you know what? Even if he signed the extension, something tells me he probably would have tried to get out of it, Neil. I can't hang the guy for that.
No,
I can't.
but Sean, here's the other thing, too. Like, for the Michigan loyalty people, you think there's not verbiage in there that says, hey, I can go to the NBA.
100%.
Dusty May holds the cards. He's the talented one.
Dude,
He's the championship coach. Sean, he was in Florida Atlantic 27 months ago. And now he's a coach of the Dallas Mavericks with 2 Final Fours and an NCAA championship.
Yeah.
One at Florida Atlantic, one at Michigan, and an NBA and an NCAA championship.
Well,
27 months ago.
And it's so funny because it's like, and I get it. Everybody has to look for an enemy. And again, you guys, Michigan fans, I get it. There are a lot of things that you can get agitated. It's the same thing with the Harbaugh thing. Wow, that's really weird. Jim Harbaugh's flirting with the NFL. I haven't heard that one before. Oh, Ward let him walk away after a chip. Yeah, wow. He never really flirted with the NFL.
Just
So
stop for
This
a
came
minute.
really out of nowhere. I mean, all that Minnesota stuff. Everybody has to look for a villain, right? There always has to be some. Well, who's the villain in this? Nobody. Nobody's a villain. The dude saw a great opportunity after winning a chip and said, I'm out.
Woodward Sports chat thread. H. Nash, we really think Mara's going before Yaxel? No way. Morris Johnson Jr. will. Watch.
Yaxel's going to be last of the 3.
I don't know about that, but Morris Johnson Jr. will be first. Woodward
really?
Sports chat thread, yes. Rob Coddington, take his $5 million and go find a generational quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh, I was told they have one. Was I not? You know what, Sean? I'm glad you brought up the Harbaugh thing. Speaking of Michigan fans, can we stop with this too? Jim didn't win a chip and then leave. Jim won a chip and had a 10-year show cause and is not allowed to coach in college football anymore. He didn't say, oh, well, I'm going to go to the NFL now. He didn't have a choice. He can't coach college football for 10 years. Stop with that bullshit. All right, Michigan fans? Oh, just another Michigan coach leaving. No, Jim was forced to leave. He's suspended for 10 years from college football. Hey, you guys, come on, you guys.
Maybe it was the whole Pete Carroll thing. He saw the flames coming down, and he jumped in the Pacific and just swam on up to Seattle. So,
Jesus Christ,
yeah,
dude.
Did he see the writing on the wall? Probably. I mean, maybe he didn't know that a 10-year was coming. But I laugh when I hear people say that because, look, we all have fans, and sometimes they talk me off ledges, and I talk them off ledges, and Ward let him walk. And I'm like, yeah, remember a couple of years earlier when he was flirting with Minnesota and it was this close? Remember that? That was cool. This is what guys want. It's the pinnacle, and
he's wanted to be in the
Here we go.
Most guys want that opportunity. Tom Izzo is a unicorn. And honestly, Neil, I wonder if in a moment of privacy, if I ask Coach Izzo, Coach, do you regret not going to Cleveland? Do you regret not going to Atlanta? I wonder what his answer would be. I don't know the answer to that. I really don't. I don't know the answer to that.
Woodward Sports chat thread. See, this is what I'm talking about. Xavier, sending May and Jim Harbaugh should be a point of great pride for Michigan fans. He's got a 10-year show cause.
Come on.
He's literally the Bruce Pearl of college football. He literally is.
Stop it.
Sean.
You've talked to Bruce, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah, it's same. He's a good.
I love Bruce Pearl.
Well, a mutual friend of ours was on his staff. Remember?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
100%.
Mutual friend. Yeah.
He's literally the Bruce Pearl of college. He's got a 10-year show cause.
Yeah.
You didn't send, thanks, Jim. Great luck. Have great luck in the league. No, he had to leave. Wait, why is it with Michigan fans, why is it always a choose-your-own-adventure book? Where you can flip the page one way or turn the book upside down and it has a different ending? Why do they get to do that all the time? Why?
We lost him.
Why?
We lost him.
That's what it was, guys. It literally is.
Choose your own adventure.
That's what Michigan does.
We're so dumb. Even when I was 8, I was like, this is the dumbest thing. I'd fired across the room. I bought you that. What the hell's wrong with you? It's dumb, Dad.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Tominator. Let's look at Ward's track record. Failed to keep Jim. He had a 10-year show cause. Dusty was always going to the league. He literally did the same thing last year.
You always want to be in the NBA.
You can chastise Ward for a lot of things. You really can.
Not Dusty.
These two aren't. Sorry, they're
Just
not it.
Think.
Tominator also said, then proceeded to hire Jawan. You guys loved it. He was coming home. There are people out there that want Jawan to come back again.
Until he punches Greg Gard in the face again.
Yes. Prominent sports figures want him to come back again. And I saw it on Woodward's socials.
Oh, my gosh.
It's out there, Sean.
Doug McDaniel. Bring back that team.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Mike G. I was sad like Booner for 10 minutes and Googling who's the next coach up and checking out any portal info. Woodward Sports chat thread, Detroit Gunny. More hatred for Dusty May or Ben Johnson? I don't know.
I feel the same. I'm sorry. And I said this last year, and I'll say that.
I don't hate Ben Johnson.
I don't. I hate where he went.
Yes.
I do. I hate where he went.
Well, there's only 32 of those jobs in the world.
I'm not going to get mad at him for that. Like what? AG, it's like you're with the Jets, okay? I'm going to see you once every 3 years, okay? I don't give two shits. It's the Jets. But I told you, I got to know Joik Bell very well from college on. And we would keep in touch, and it was great that he was playing for the Lions. And then when he signed with the Bears, I hit him up and I go, hey, we're done. And he's like, ha, don't do me like that, bro. And I was like, no, you're a Bear. We're done. And the second he wasn't a Bear, I welcomed him back into my bosom. And he's my friend again. But no, you're a Bear.
Hey, Joy, good to
but
have you back.
I want to make that crystal clear. How do you get mad at a guy for going for one of the elite jobs in his profession? I don't. I never have, and I never will.
Woodward Sports chat thread. John Effing Lord, LOL. Choose Your Own Adventure, University of Michigan edition. They'll probably sell it in the bookstore there. Come out with their own line, sports-specific ones and everything like that. Gromit, at least Michigan ain't begging for an AD and a school president. When did anybody even talk about Michigan State? This is what I love about you guys, too.
That's what they do.
I love that, too.
It's what we do. Like, I want to be crystal clear when I say that. It's funny when I hear both sides try to say we don't do that. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I've lived it my entire lifetime. Yes, you do.
You want to know about Michigan State? We're bad.
Let's drop all pretenses. That goes both ways. Stop it.
Yeah. And, guys, I don't care about Michigan State. I didn't go there. I don't work there. So it doesn't. When you say this stuff about Michigan State, it doesn't matter to me. Like, address what I'm talking to. Because what did I say that wasn't true?
Insert Sean okay.
Dusty May did this exact same thing last year, didn't get the NBA job, then signed his deal, and was in the middle of doing the exact same thing this year.
Facts.
Like, it was always going to go down this way, guys. Always. And, like, again, they know they had a $5 million buyout on his contract. So they knew that. And here's the other thing. You know what? One more final thing about this, kind of my interpretation of it. Dusty May, let me get the exact number right. Hold on here. Just give me 2 seconds, because I know granular Michigan fan will say, "Oh, it was 4.85, not 4.65." So I want to make sure that I get this exact number right. So he was slated to make this year $4.85 million, with an increasing $250,000 per year raise. So that was the number this year. To give you some reference. And let me get this one exactly right, too, because you know how Michigan fan is. So he was about to make that figure. So 4.85 this year. For the record, Bill Self makes $8.9 million. So basically double, right? In the ballpark of double, Bill Self does. And that's a reworked deal from last year?
Yeah.
Coming off of a Big Ten tournament championship year one? Now, granted, there were 2,000 of you at Chrysler at the season opener to see that banner go up. And you all parachuted in like in February or whatever. But that's what happened. But anyway, though, the moral of the story is this, Sean. Like, that's a Michigan issue. I don't understand how he shows up, wins a Big Ten tournament title, right off the rip. Aren't you like, okay, this is our guy. We're doing it big. And you go to whoever you got to go to get it to $7-8 million.
Yep.
You do it right away.
Yep. I think people forget the Harbaugh thing, because I just in the last couple minutes, I got some texts, and it's like, I think people forgetting the timeline, okay? Was it a secret that Jim Harbaugh wanted to go back to the NFL? I don't think that was a secret, right? Like,
No.
You guys knew that, right? And then if you remember when he was this close to getting Minnesota, there was the Denver rumor, then there was the Minnesota rumor, and then it fell apart. And do you remember that's when Jim Harbaugh said, "Nope, I don't want to go to the NFL anymore. I'm a Michigan man and I'm going to be here forever." Until he won the national championship, right? And then at that point in time, it was like, okay, I'm going to go. He was hired shortly thereafter. Neil, correct me if I'm wrong, that first there was the four-year show cause from the recruiting violations. Remember Cheeseburger? There was the 4-year show cause. So that came down, I think, in the summer of 2024. And then the 10-year came like the next year.
Correct.
But you knew this stuff was coming. So what I'm trying to say here is the road was paved already, all right? Number one, he could say anything he wanted. He wanted the NFL, okay? Number two, he knew that he was in trouble shortly, and there might be more trouble coming. Like, is that really Ward letting him walk away? Come on. Like,
I forgot about the 4-year one on top of the 10-year one.
The Cheeseburger was the 4-year, and then the 10-year came like a year later, because as we know, the NC2A moves like a glacier.
Right.
You know? So it was like 2 years later that they finally came up with that. So again, you guys, that's your athletic director. I totally get why you guys would have a hang up about him. There is more than enough ammo there for you to fire the bullets at Ward. Do not misconstrue me. But I think that he let Harbaugh walk away. He let Dusty May walk away. I don't think that's fair.
And I agree with you. Woodward Sports chat thread. Kajobi, Neil, does 121-78 ring a bell when Michigan played Oakland? I remember when John Beilein got hired and we got a check to not play. And we're talking about playing Michigan again next year. I wonder, since Dusty May is gone, and if Mike Boynton is the interim head coach, who can't be already beat when he was at Oklahoma State, by the way, I wonder if we'll get a check again to not play.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. So, again. All right, John Effing Lord. Oh, yeah, it's a Rest in Peace Tuesday. It is. Tiger tickets will be up for grabs with the best Rest in Peace.
Shout out Art and Jakes.
Dexter James, top 5 cheeses. No, tomorrow's top 5 cereal, Sean Belizean edition.
I already made my list.
Already?
Yep.
I love cheese.
I made it yesterday.
My brain,
I was
see, when
so
these
ready.
guys throw those things out there, that's where my brain goes.
I agree. Let me clean up. We've got a ton of super chats to get to as well. Dante151 in Super
Shout
Duper
out.
Chat. Early rest in peace to Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics because, oh boy, where do you go now since this trade fell apart? I guess the Warriors trying to get Trey Murphy from the Pelicans. Why? Just why? Dante, I don't think Trey Murphy gets dealt today. I think that the Pelicans, as a franchise, the only card they have to play is to try to run it back from that 50-win season 2 years ago. It's the only card they have left to play. With
Correct.
Zion and Trey Murphy, you give it one more spin, and if it doesn't work out, then you kind of dismantle at the deadline. That's all they got left. Like, that's it. And if it doesn't work out, then you got to burn it back down to the ground again.
Yeah.
And hope you win the lottery to where you hope you get Zion. Shit. Jordan Leinhart. Neil, who is your soccer goat? I always liked Brazilian Ronaldo the best. That was my goat. Yeah.
So fun.
I was a big Brazil guy. The talent has fallen off there a lot,
Nice.
and they'll never be the same, and that makes me sad. But I think that they have the best kits. I think they have the best fans. Their fans boo Brazil if they pass it back to the goalkeeper. They literally boo their own team for passing it backwards because they want to go. They want to go forward. It's incredible.
I told you, I think people are sleeping on them a little bit this year.
And if you're right, I think you're wrong, but if you're right, props to you.
You know, if you remember before it started, I said I think this is Vinny Jr.'s coming out party, and he's scored in both matches.
Yep.
And we'll see if Neymar comes back. Look, do I think they're going to win? Absolutely not. I think there's a road there for them to lose to France late. I do.
My issue is if you're counting on Neymar, it will end in disappointment.
I think he's secondary now. I really do.
Oh, 100%.
I think this is Vinny Jr.'s team. Yeah, we're not going to get geeky about it. You know the problem with that guy though. It's motor. It is. It's motor. When he turns it on, it's like holy crap. And he's got 2 matches, 2 goals, and one of them was magnificent. But no, Brazilian Ronaldo was phenomenal. Prime. Remember those commercials that they had?
Oh,
for
dude,
him?
they were the best.
Those Nike commercials were unbelievable. I like the previous team: Romario, Bebeto, Dunga. Man, those teams were so good.
Roberto Carlos. I'm glad that Roberto Carlos has taken on a new identity in the Instagram era because they always show that free kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was absolutely ridiculous. Tev Sauce in the super chat. Day 12. Scott Harris is a less than GM.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown has to get traded now, right? Can't just shop him like that and take him back. Am I wrong?
They could.
I don't know, Tev Sauce. I don't see what their
That's a sticky
move is, right? Like what to get what? At this point, like with who's available, Jaylen Brown to get what? We'll have more on that coming up in just a little bit. Tev Sauce, I know Neil, noted Michigan fan by way of photo evidence, is tore up that Dusty is gone. We've all got the maize and blues. Well, I was told he's a scumbag, Tev Sauce. So, I was told that. Now I'm told to not. Now I'm told to pretend I didn't hear that, even though I did. It's a very confusing place around here.
Crunching time came in early this morning.
Yeah, I bet they
walked
did.
through
They're
at
trying to beat the allegations.
8:15.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
Oh,
Booter, I get it. I totally get it. I want you to know, like I've said some really emotional things that I wish I could take back. So I'm with you, bro.
O'Brien 81, the days of coaches coaching the same team for over 20 years are long gone. Now it's days or 3 or 4 years and you're gone, or it's just 2 years and you're done.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't. I think there are still going to be those unicorns that they found their spot. They're just going to stay there. because you can't put a price tag on happiness. Are we going to see it like we've seen it in the past? I don't think so.
Yeah.
But to say that it's done, I'm not so sure about that.
It's just the grind of what it takes as currently constructed, as it is currently constructed, without a labor deal, without negotiating periods, with all of that. The grind that it is to get a roster, I just don't think that you can sustain as a human being.
It's very difficult. I mean, look, are we going to see the Campies, the Izzos? Are we going to see those all over the place? No, but I like to say that it's going to go away. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I think they're going to be fewer and far between. There's no doubt about it.
Woodward Sports
Kirk
chat.
Ferentz. I love Kirk Ferentz.
An auto raise
listen.
for winning 6 games. Non-D1s count.
Can we have a Kirk Ferentz day one day? Like that guy, I mean, magnificence.
Kirk Ferentz 4 downs?
How? How's that? How?
Hey, the Kurt Ferentz 4 down. Will Iowa score a touchdown this year? Y or N? Lucchini in the super chat. Michigan wants their own Izzo. I'd be pissed, though, if Dusty didn't win a championship again after 26 years. Detroit, D.C. Got us a chip. Hope he's happy. Don't wish him luck. See? There's anger, man. There's absolute anger. Even though you knew. His actions told you. Mm-hmm. He literally ran the same play last year. But for some reason, people are mad now. Mike Willett, Neil, any tips for a good low or sugar-free cereals? Cereal is a pretty bad wasteland for sugar, man. Like, it just is. Even stuff you think it doesn't have a lot of sugar in it does. Like,
it does. You'd
be stunned with how much sugar's in grape nuts.
Yeah.
And for me, like, look, I've talked about, like, the journey with you guys. Like, I'm really militant about sugar. Not as much about carbs. I'm mindful of carbs. I'm mindful of sodium, but I'm not, like, militant about it. You can't do – basically, if you're doing a low-sugar, like, lifestyle, then cereal's not a part of it. Sorry, man. Those are the choices you have to make.
Fruity Pebbles has been known to be very healthy for you, though. I sit back and say you can eat Fruity Pebbles. It's
a box.
Fruit.
Yeah.
It's fruit.
It's literally in the name.
Yeah. I mean, how do you get mad at fruit? That's like that natural sugar. So, yeah, by all means,
sugar.
Go eat as much Fruity Pebbles as you can.
Super duper chat. Wow.
Yeah,
from Eric Minion Sr. As a Michigan fan, I'm not mad Dusty May delivered a national championship. I wish him the best in the NBA. See, Eric, you have, like, common sense.
Wow.
Like, that's a logical, thought-out, common sense take. Especially since, like, he's done this literal same playbook in the past.
Shout out Eric.
Detroit, D.C. in the super chat. I'm not mad. He now coaches against my Pistons. Oh, Detroit, D.C., be careful now. Like, I get in trouble for saying stuff like that all the time. Like, remember the whole J.J. McCarthy thing? I wish failure upon you.
I will never, like, really and truly, like, thank you for the memories. You're playing my team. I hope you fail miserably. I don't care who it is.
Don't be sad it's
Yeah.
over.
I don't
Be
really.
sad that-
I don't.
And I don't care how the failure happens.
Don't fail miserably. Every one of you.
Spectacularly.
Yes.
Because that's good for me.
Yes.
And the team that I root for.
Never in a million years do I don't get that. I don't get that.
Mike Reed, what up, though, Big D Energy in chat? What up, though, Mike?
What
Reed?
up?
Okay. JB.
What's up?
You want to double up the break right out of the rip here? You want to do Pure Psych and Loom and then come back Gold Crown and Yaldo?
Let's do Planet Fitness and Massage Chair House.
You're on the wrong side.
Oh, sorry. You want to do Planet Fitness and Massage Chair Warehouse and then come back and do Thrive and Art and Jake's?
Yep,
How's that sound?
that works.
All right. Planet Fitness works. I'll be there a little bit after the show as a matter of fact. Planet Fitness, over 50 locations. It's the best gym in the gym game. Still $24.99 a month for a Black Card membership. Guys, it's pretty simple, man. I'll never be a member at another gym, and some of you are paying $75, $85, $95 a month for a gym membership. Why? The weights weigh the same, and there's a ton of them. PlanetFitness.com. Don't pay more money to lift the same weights.
And let me tell y'all about Massage Chair House. Dusty May's feeling pretty relaxed today. Wouldn't you agree? That nice old fat contract, going to the NBA, his dream. So he's got to probably go to the Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills, the largest massage chair showroom in the Midwest. They carry top brands like Infinity and Osaki, making it the go-to destination for premium comfort and cutting wellness technology. Be sure to visit Dr. Eric Duncan. That's our guy, the Wellness Doc, creator of the #1 YouTube channel for massage chair reviews, at the Wellness Doc in YouTube. Book your visit today at massagechairhouse.com or simply scan the QR code on your screen.
Jameer Gibbs, breakout season, loading.
Inside the 5, Gibbs to the end zone, touchdown!
Woodward Sports, the most dominant Detroit sports coverage around.
Experience summer in Detroit with pro soccer at Keyworth Stadium. Every Detroit City FC match brings a new reason to show up early and stay late. Tickets available now at deadcityfc.com.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. 2, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
What's up, everybody? Sean Belizian here for Thrive, and I'm going to talk about Art and Jake's, right? You do Thrive, Sean. How about that?
No, look, it just changed.
Oh, look at that. It's Art and Jake's. Hey, you guys already know. As a matter of fact.
Art Jake's first, right?
That's what I thought.
No, he said
It's a thriving RJ.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to do, JB?
I mean, the camera's on you right now.
Okay,
so
well,
let's do
I'll tell you
RJ.
what I want to do. I want to go there for a Tigers-Yankees watch party next Tuesday. How about that one?
They're back.
Absolutely, they're back, as a matter of fact. Microwave Nick told me they're back, and that's coming up. No, that's coming up Tuesday, June 30th. He literally said that. They're back, so I'm going to be back at Art and Jake's Tuesday, June 30th to watch the Tigers take on the Yankees. 80 wall-to-wall TVs, 22 draft beers on tap, and, of course, the menu is an elite menu as well. Come party with us. Grab a Founders and watch the Tigers take down the Yankees in Sterling Heights on June 30th at the Art and Jake's. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting, a fine dining flavor.
Now, not everybody has a microwave Nick in their life that gives you that instant jolt of energy that you need. And if you don't have a microwave Nick, or you don't have a booner to get you all emotionally riled up, what's the next best thing? It's not one of those canned drinks, okay? Have you given Thrive a shot yet? This is legit. It is not your daddy's dip. It is packed with 300 milligrams of clean, smart caffeine. No jitters, no sugar crash, zero bloating, no scumbags. Thrive can be found online at dipstop.com.
Well, Booner wouldn't be interested.
Remember to use promo code WSN to get 15% off your order. It's really that simple. Dipstop.com. Use promo code WSN, 15% off your order. Of course, it can be found exclusively at all Market Fresh and Market Square locations. Try the Citrus Peach. It is outstanding. Thrive, clean energy, zero distractions. This stuff effing works.
All right, back at it here. Big day, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Neil Rule, Sean Belizian, JB Smoove in the house, Generational, Alex Young, Joey KG in the building.
Hey.
Mr. West is in the building.
Hey. Swag on 100,000 trillion.
Trillion. He made that number up. Woodward Sports chat thread, get into there. We're talking about the Dusty May stuff. Definitely want to get into the Giannis stuff. Mike G, I got a long-ass memory, and Neil couldn't tip his cap to a local athlete for his draft night and wish him good luck getting to the next level. Instead, Neil drank too much and told J.J. McCarthy to F off. All that is true except for the drinking too much.
Yeah, I was about to say, you weren't drunk that night.
No, not
those
that
were
night.
your real feelings.
Right. Like, he's the enemy.
You went to Minnesota.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Especially there.
Right.
I threw
That's
up the deuces when he went.
The stupid purple helmets with the horns that almost touch in the back.
I don't understand that. That is.
I wish continued failure
I
on him
can't-
because
like-
it's good. It's good for the Lions.
I can't grasp that. I don't understand why people can't understand that. It's like, hey, man, thanks for the memory. Seriously, I'll never forget. Really, I'll never forget. You're my enemy now. Like, that's it.
Yep.
Simple.
And you know who was even more happy about it, Mike G? Justin Jefferson. Because he stood in front of a camera and said, hey, it's going to be nice to have some talent in that quarterback room.
No, he did say that.
Damn.
That's words off a screen, bro. Those aren't my words. Did Justin Jefferson drink too much that night? I don't think so. All right.
His camp battle with Kyler, by the way, has not been going well, man. He just looks awkward. Like, all the interactions.
He's always
between
looked
them,
awkward.
I know, but it's bad now. Like, you can tell.
He just doesn't come and sit down on the ground and, like, meditate or
yeah,
whatever.
he's
and
not
then it
zen
works.
anymore. I don't know what happened to him, man. NFL got to him, I guess.
Oh,
He's
my
not
God.
now.
Nah.
JJ was, that cool guy that went and meditated and everything. 9 isn't like that.
No, he's not zen. No,
he's not zen.
Nice.
Yes. Mike G. Neil Ish is on U of M because he didn't get the Michigan gig and it still stings. He has to chat this out with his social worker. I think. No, Mike G.
Shots fired.
Mike G.
Shots fired.
I think it stings for you when you listen to the game. Like I think that stings there.
Yeah.
But no, and truth be told, Mike G, like I'm glad it didn't work out that way to some degree because I do make more money at Oakland than I would have there.
There you go.
So there you go. Absolutely. And I don't do that. This isn't a hobby. I don't do this for fun. I do this for money. Yeah. That's why I do this.
It's no need to get personal, Mike G.
Yeah.
No
I
need.
mean, we can.
That's my guy, man. No need to get
We can
personal.
do it if you want to. Yeah. All right, Sean. NBA last night. Danny G. Until he sees Kyler Murray puts more time into Call of Duty than football, and he's still going to win the job over JJ.
Yeah.
There isn't somebody out there that thinks that JJ's going to reclaim this, right?
I think Danny G does.
Okay.
Alex Stewart. Remember, Neil was rooting for a JJ injury last year too. I said if you get him off the field, it's better for you. Like every single defense in the NFL tries to do to every player that has the football. Is that fair?
It's a setup
Reaching
shot.
morning.
Don't do it.
It's reaching morning.
All right. Last night, the news broke. Giannis got traded to the Bucks, and it was like 1 a.m. I had already went to sleep.
Yeah, I was up in that drop.
I was still up too.
I had already went to
I
sleep.
thought it was fake. I'm like, they not dropping news at 1 in the morning, but they're bold.
they did.
Yeah.
Shams bomb.
Yeah, Shams did it. So, okay. So, here's the deal. Here's kind of my reaction to it. And I didn't see this. Like, I'll be keeping it 100 with everybody. I was not in because I figured there was going to be a camp of Pistons fans that were like, "Why don't we get involved for it?" And like, look, I'm not huge in the Giannis camp. I'm just not. And I could give you the reasons, and I know like shows that are later today will be like, "What are you talking about? You win a chip as soon as he steps on the floor at LCA." I don't believe that to be the case. Like, I don't. Yeah. And you can like him, and he's a great player. Obviously, he's a great player. He's won 1 playoff game since 2022. One. Coming off the worst year of his career.
Yeah.
Calf injuries consistently. And oh, by the way, let me get the numbers exactly right again. He's coming up to the end of his deal again. And so not only was it your cost of acquisition, which really, being honest, the cost of acquisition wasn't, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, there was nothing that they gave up that I was like, oh my God, dude, they're gonna rue the day that this happened and they did this trade.
They gutted the team though. You got Giannis and
Bam Adebayo.
Right. Good luck with that.
And Bobby Portis too.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny about it,
though.
Sean? They're being linked to Chris Middleton now. Like, tell me that the Bucks with Bam Adebayo are gonna win a chip. Like that, it's not gonna happen that way.
I like Andrew Wiggins.
But. Like, yeah, he's nice, but, whatever.
Mitchell, Power, Wiggins, Bam.
Powell, they're going to lose
and
free
Giannis?
Yeah.
Is that's what they're...
Yeah.
I mean, they're better, right? I mean, do you look at them and go, oh, man, how are you going to compete in the East? I don't look at that and...
They're going to be like a 3 or a 4.
That doesn't send shivers down
my
spine.
And that's where I am with it, too.
Yeah.
Especially when you mix in the fact, too, Giannis is eligible for a 4-year, $275 million extension next January, which would lock him up till he's age 36.
Oh, you know Pat gonna do that.
100%. Like, they didn't do this
That's
to not
Pat
do
Riley
that.
special right
You know what
there,
I mean?
yeah.
So I guess, but where it all comes back to, these 4-1-1, Giannis won a championship. Yes, over half a decade ago.
That was
2021.
Yeah, 2021. And since then, he's won 1 playoff game. Yeah. So you know what I mean. But that's just me. I can't kill you, obviously, if you say, oh, I would have loved to see Giannis or things like that. It's just cost of acquisition, $250 million, his age, his injury, recent injury history. I'm not huge, but that isn't what matters. What matters is Tyler Hero went to the Bucks, and that's what everybody here was lit about. Now, this trade, for everybody that doesn't know, this trade won't be official until July 6th, which the draft is tonight.
Yeah.
So, Sean, this is something that isn't going to be official till July 6th, but picks today are going to be made.
I don't think that Hero is staying in Milwaukee, right? I mean, is that
It wouldn't make sense.
Is
to keep
that
him there.
safe to? I mean, if you're going down this road, to your point, KG, if you're going down this road, this is we are planting seeds now for years from now. Okay, routine for Milwaukee. It really is. And why would you keep Hero? Why would you? Can you? Somebody give me, why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. So when people say, well, at least he's off the board now, I don't believe that. I don't think he'll be playing for the Milwaukee Bucks for a good portion of the season next year. No way, no how.
Yeah, the Pistons can still be on him, by the way. It won't be a 3-team trade now. It'll just be a 1-for-1. But
Right.
It's still in play. So.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Danny G. Hero's on the last year of his deal. I doubt he's on the Bucks at the start of the season.
Maybe not even the start. He's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to come down to, right, will he be of more value now, or will he be of more value at the trade deadline when half of his salary is paid?
Yeah.
See, people always forget that component, right? He's in a $120 million contract right now.
Yeah.
Making $30 million this year, 33, whatever that number. What?
No, go ahead.
$7 billion TV deal, Sean. 50% of it's got to go into salaries.
No, what you said is all right, you did it. Yeah. You asked me, so I was having a conversation with my buddies, and we were talking about the Scooble deal.
Yes.
And they were talking, well, people can't eat the rest of that deal. I mean, what are you talking about? It's paid.
Right.
It's paid. It's prorated from this time. People, that is like this major. Oh, they can't grab $32 million. Well,
They don't. They grab 16.
Yeah, they're not grabbing.
Actually,
$32
probably
million.
10.
Half the season's over.
It's prorated. All right, so
The money's already been paid.
yeah, I like that is such a misconception. It is incredible. So at trade deadline, you're not picking up a $32 million contract. At that point in time, hell, 3/4 of the season played.
You're
right?
you're paying 11.
Yeah, you might be paying, using
8.
32 as an example, you might be paying 8.
Yeah.
Like that, so that's that. Well, are you going to find a suitor? You know, because one of my buddies, you got to hold on to me. Well, are you going to find a suitor that's going to pay $32 million? No,
That actually brings
because
in,
nobody has to pay $32.
But that actually brings in the Rays and the Brewers and those teams that compete playing
You
this
got
way.
it.
Yeah.
They enter the picture
You
now.
got it.
Because they can be like, oh, we can actually have Scooble for 3 months.
And you saw. Do you remember the Brewers did that with Sabathia? Mm-hmm. There's no way in hell was CC Sabathia staying in Milwaukee. No way in hell.
Right.
But they could swallow that up. It fitted nicely. They bid him a Jew, and so that's why I was laughing, because like literally,
People don't understand that.
my buddies are watching, and I felt like I was talking to a bunch of 8-year-olds. Like I did. I'm not being funny. I was like, you don't know that?
Yeah, and that's kind of my philosophy here on the Tyler Hero thing. So like, sure, certainly he could be moved immediately upon receipt. But if we're looking at economics and asset depreciation and increasing asset value, would I rather have a $30 million liability or a $13 million liability?
Yeah.
Why
not just – I know what Tyler Hero is as a player. Like, that doesn't change.
And, Danny, we're not – you might be right.
Yeah, you could be right.
He might be gone before the season. But that aspect of things, I think people forget. You know, you see $32 million. Again, sorry, using Scooble, because I legitimately just had this conversation. And I was like, nobody's picking up anything. They're paying him his contract, which the majority's already paid. So, like, when I hear that talk, it's just one ear and out the other.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Gromit, and just like that, the Heat are better than the Pistons.
Are they?
I
think I disagree with
Are
that.
they?
Yeah. They're top heavy.
Woodward Sports chat thread, DNC ENT. I mean, Bam has played in 2 finals without Giannis. Yeah, as an 8 seed.
Yeah.
Run that back again.
Yeah.
You know? Tell me about the 80-point game.
Look, I don't want one person to misconstrue, and we're going Piston friendly.
Yeah.
Are they a legit threat? Yeah, they're a legit threat.
They're better. Yeah,
are
they're
they better. Yeah, they're better.
They might not lose the playing game by 50 points.
That part.
So that's what I'm.
They might lose by only 20.
That's what I'm talking. Like, nobody's saying this is shit and the Heat's shit or anything like that. But I don't know. I'm
They're
not
not
ready.
the best team in the East, though.
Yeah, I'm not ready to
Even
put them on
with
the
that
throne,
move.
man.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
not.
They gutted their roster. Like I said, they're top heavy
Right.
as shit right now.
Yeah.
They gutted the whole roster.
Who farted? Giannis to Miami is basically Blake Griffin to the Pistons. Have fun making the playoffs, getting wrecked in the first round by an actual team, then effed for a decade. Well, especially when you tack on that max extension.
Yeah.
Because that's happening.
Oh, yeah.
That's 100% happening.
Well, that's. I think that's pretty fair. How much at this point in time, legitimately, how much has wear and tear taken over? I mean, we got a broken Blake Griffin. As fun as he was.
And he rocked it to the wheel. And he gave everything
He had his
he had.
best year of his career. His
I
best
want to make that
statistical year.
crystal clear. Yeah, the desire is one thing. What your body can do is another thing. I don't know where Giannis is at. I don't. I really don't know where he's at.
And none of
Giannis
us know
is-
because we're not doctors and medical people. But I will say this. Having been around the game, we know what's on the other side of multiple calf issues typically.
You got it.
Typically. You know what the next and final step is. You know?
Don't want to think about it.
No,
Right.
but that's
It's amazing how it works down the lake, too,
Yes.
isn't it? Hey, my hammy's bugging me. Hey, my calf. It's amazing how that works out.
no, absolutely. Woodward Sports chat thread. Slilks, I'm surprised Thanasis isn't part of the trade. LOL.
Yeah, his brothers go where he go.
Do you think his card wasn't working today?
Yeah.
It definitely was not working today.
You think he showed up at the facility to go lift? And it was like, man, what is it?
Right.
And then he like called somebody on the phone. Like,
It's hilarious.
yeah, no doubt. So yeah, Woodward Sports chat thread. Get into there. Who farted? Blake was 28 years old when he came to the Pistons. Giannis turns 32 in December.
Yeah.
DNC ENT.
Blake was broken.
Yeah, Giannis ain't gonna forget how to dunk once he goes to Miami, though.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Well,
I was gonna make that joke.
yeah. Well, and Blake played like a more punishing style.
100%.
Way more physical.
100%.
DNC ENT and Achilles isn't a final step. It's 2026. It is when you're 34.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It gets hard. It's harder to come back from.
Yeah, no
Look at
doubt.
Aaron Rodgers.
wait a minute. Now hold on. Duncan Stewart. And we're putting this entire segment at risk with this one, Sean. But Duncan Stewart in the chat. KG looking like Stallone in Cobra right now.
That's a good one.
JB, can we get a Sly Stallone Cobra headshot immediately?
It's a new world.
Expeditiously.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it expeditiously, and I'll wait. I will
And I'll
literally.
wait.
I'll sit here. Hey, JB Smoove, I don't like to do this. You know I'm a team guy. I don't like putting people on the spot like that because I know what you do over on the other side of you keep this whole thing on the rails. But this time, this moment, I'm gonna wait.
Look at me, boy. You like Cobra.
Yeah.
Crime is a disease,
I can't-
and I'm the cure.
They funny as hell.
I can't talk about anything else until we get closure on this.
Are there any toothpicks? I need a toothpick.
Oh
I need
my
a toothpick
God.
in KG's mouth. Can we
I
find
gotta
a
see it
toothpick?
now.
Are there any toothpicks in here? I need that toothpick in KG's mouth.
Oh my God.
Mike G, Ashon B, did you shit on Luke Hughes when he got drafted by the Devils, a Wings rival?
I don't care. I can't stress that enough. I don't. Like, I'm being serious.
Don't care what happens.
I don't care.
Hope it doesn't work out because it helps the Red Wings.
That's just the way that, name somebody. I mean, the guys that, okay, you know who I loved? Like, honestly, there were two guys when I was doing the NTDP. Brady Tkachuk from day one.
Yes.
I told you what happened his first game. He beat the sin out of an overager, right? I was like, I'd go to war with that guy. Quinn Hughes. I've never seen a guy skate like that. Even in the years of doing major junior. I mean, his skating was beautiful. And then you know what? They went to the NHL,
All right,
and I
KG,
don't
you
care.
ready?
Yep. Lay it on me.
I wish I could tell you.
Can we side by side?
Where's the matchstick?
Stallone got very black, but I guess the shades match him.
What a pull.
And you know who his girl was in that movie was Brigitte Nielsen.
Yeah.
And she
Was
ended up
it?
with Flay for a bit, right?
Yeah, she did.
Can we pin that?
Shout out,
Can
man.
we pin that one to the top?
and I'm the cure.
I gotta get the ability to pin messages to the
Adrian.
top, man.
All right, so to people like young Joey and generational Alex, you guys probably haven't seen Cobra, have you?
You need to.
Go
Alex has.
watch Cobra. All right, you've seen it.
Alex is an older soul.
Go. You got a couple hours today. Go watch Cobra.
Yes. All right. I think this is a good spot to take the break and come back and talk more about the Giannis
Vincent
trade.
Cabretti showed up on our show. That is unbelievable.
Stupid.
We have the most elite audience in Detroit sports media. For real. We do. Who else would have caught that? Nobody.
That's a random pull.
Wait,
A good
nobody.
pull, but random as hell.
Do you think a 75-year-old caller is going to get that pull? No
Not
way.
at all. Not even close.
Not even close.
They'll be like, why is he on the network? I don't like him.
The best part is the 75-year-old might get it because that movie's 40 years old
Yeah,
now.
that movie's oldish.
You want to double up the breaks again to get back on the clock? We're sitting over here messing with Cobra resets instead of doing commercials. Like, come on, bro.
You fed into it. It's your fault. Neil.
Ready?
You want me to do Supreme and All Day IPA?
Yeah, Supreme and all day.
All right, guys. Hey, you guys know, look, your home is your biggest financial commitment, the biggest financial move you will make in your life. It's a huge decision. Get the squad on your side. That is Supreme Lending. Like, look, Chad Pikenen's a regular Detroit sports fan like the rest of us, man. He sends me texts. He's like, why'd they do that? So, get with somebody that knows the game, everybody. I never understand why people don't do that. Like, get somebody on your side like Chad or Chris that is an expert. They're not going to bite your head off. Don't cost nothing to give them a call. Like, I don't understand why you wouldn't get knowledgeable, informed people to let you know what's out there. There are 0% down payment programs available. You probably qualify for a program that you don't even know exists, guys. Chad and Chris do. They're at Supreme Lending. To score this deal, call the numbers on the screen right there. Talk to them. Remember, if you mention Woodward Sports, you get up to $500 off of your appraisal. So there's a call to action, everybody. It's win-win all the way around. Supreme Lending. And speaking of winning, the 15-year anniversary of All Day IPA from Founders Brewing, the legend that is All Day IPA. It defined the session IPA category, but the fans are what made it last. Citrusy, crisp, and refreshing with a perfectly balanced taste. 4.7% alcohol. It's built to go the distance the entire game. So the next time you're watching the game, making an all-day IPA from Founders, please drink responsibly.
Thank you to all the fans for making Woodward Sports your #1 online destination for Detroit sports. We promise not to drop the ball. The next generation of Detroit sports media is here. Crunch Time is back on Woodward Sports. Join Jeff Iafrate and Booner Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Taking Detroit sports coverage to the next level with massive interviews, viral moments, and the best live reactions. Get ready, Detroit. The young guns are taking over. Crunch Time on Woodward Sports.
Are you tired of fumbling with your glasses like KG and Marion Cabretti? What you need to do is say goodbye to those glasses. It's time to take control of your vision with the legendary Yaldo Eye Center. Over 30 years of experience and 100,000 procedures. Obviously, they're doing something right. to be around that long. And everybody knows the name Yaldo Eye Center. Their LASIK surgery is completely painless. It just takes 8 minutes, and most times you're seeing 20/20 the very next day. Now, right now, you can take advantage of a great deal they have going on. It's their summer promotion, just $16.99 per eye, regardless of your prescription. Think of it as an investment. You know, all the money that you'll spend over the years on eye care, no. Get it taken care of now, $16.99 per eye. Wake up with clear vision. Book your consultation today with the legendary Yaldo Eye Center. Just go to yaldoeyecenter.com/1699.
And Gold Crown just went overboard in the best way possible. They just dropped the new Royal Jesters, and these are not your average pre-rolls. We're talking about 1.5 grams each, and they are quad infused, keep coated, live resin infused, THCA diamonds, and you can't forget about the terps either. All packed in one. That's 4 layers of I'm good right now. These aren't your hit it twice and pass it around pre-rolls. These are the why does KG look like he could be in Cobra right now pre-rolls? I swear I've seen it.
I'm clearly a stunt double. Clearly I'm a stunt double.
I swear he was in there. They are Michigan made, top tier, no shortcuts. Next time you hit the dispo, don't think, just ask for the Royal Jesters, because if you're gonna smoke like royalty.
All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule, Sean Belizean, JB Smooth, KG, Young Joey in the building, Generational Alex, the WNBA minute loading, coming up here in hour number 2. Welcome in. And so, look, we've touched on the Giannis thing, the hero thing. We are going to keep that rolling. The NBA draft is tonight as well. So, like, Sean, let's just tap into that. We can mix in the Tyler Hero stuff to it if that's what the people's desire is. But I know, like, a popular question around the network over the last couple days. Pistons obviously sitting at number 21 in the draft due to that Jaden Ivey. They got compensated to move Jaden Ivey.
Yeah.
It worked out pretty well. Who's no longer in the NBA. And the Pistons were able to move up 7 spots. I know that the popular question going around, is it a failure if the Pistons pick at 21? And Sean, as Giannis has now been traded to Miami, but it's a 2-team deal. It's not a 3-team deal. There's no revolving draft picks or anything like that. And I guess, Sean, for me, but keep in mind the trade's not official till July 6th.
Yep.
You know, the league new year kicks in. For me, Sean, I am in the camp of we have seen the big move. Julius Randle yesterday was, the B-tier move. And I don't see Trey Murphy getting moved because the Pelicans are on their last legs with Zion, with Trey Murphy. They did win 50 games a couple years ago. They have had some success. I think they're in a spot right now where they just say, hey, we'll give this another spin. We'll see what happens. On the other side of the coin, Sean, obviously Giannis already got moved. And the Tyler Hero thing, the Bucks will have to decide, is he worth more now being owed $30 million, or is he worth more in February when he's owed $11 million?
Yep.
And as we evolve and the aprons come into play, I think that's something that people don't take into account. And why would you? It's very complicated, the NBA, with the tax aprons. Once you understand it, it's easy. It's like dead money in the NFL. Yeah. It seems complicated, but once you get it, it's pretty easy. Yeah. But, Sean, it's just, for me, the whole, if they're going to be picking at 21 tonight, that's my gut. What does your gut say?
Yeah, oh yeah. And I listen, it's kind of, I don't know if you're in the same boat as I am. I don't have excitement about it because we've graduated. We've graduated to that level that the Lions graduated a couple of years ago. It's like I don't care about the future now. Is there somebody at 21 that could come in and help this core immediately take that next step? That's the only thing I care about right now. Is it safe to say F them picks kind of mode, right? I mean, I want it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say no to it, but I don't get excited about it. I know I'm supposed to be. If you want, I can lie. I'm going to lie coming up and R.I.P. Tuesday. I'm going to lie through my teeth. But am I supposed to be excited about 21 tonight? And I know I'm not alone.
Sean, okay. And I know you don't like doing this, so I'm not going to ask you to do it. So I'm going to do it.
Right.
All right? it would be disingenuous for me to stand up here and take the low-hanging fruit of to kill segments or to kill time and have the people that will stand up here and say, go get Yaxel. Trade up for Yaxel if you can. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not. And look, that's easy.
Yeah.
And people in this industry will do it.
Oh, there's no doubt.
There's no doubt about that. They will. I'm not here for that, dude. Like, I'm not there. I guess to talk about the Pistons and what they're going to do in the draft, everyone's going to have a name, and it's going to be Yaxel because that's what everybody knows, right? I believe that Morris Johnson Jr. will get drafted ahead of Yaxel because I think that he fits a defined role with what he's able to do. He's switchable.
Mm-hmm.
He shoots 80% from the free throw line as a big, can make corner threes.
People sleeping on him. They are.
100%.
Yeah.
I think when it comes down to it, Morris Johnson Jr. will get drafted much higher than everybody thinks that he will. I guess, Sean, my question would be what philosophy? I'm not going to ask you for a name because I don't – who knows, right? What about a philosophy? What do you think they want? Where do you think they're going to go? At least where are they going to try to get out of this?
I mean, in a perfect world, it's somebody that, it could be a plug-and-play type of situation where again, I mean, everything is about what you do in May now. I like this. I do. I to be honest with you, I miss it.
So that is the philosophy.
Like, 100%.
Yes.
That's it. Like, and it. Thank God it is.
Yeah.
And notice how I didn't say what can you do in April. Okay, I said what can you do in May. Because, I mean, that's where we're at now, and that's where you want to be. So, Neil, and that's where I'll defer. Is there somebody at 21 that could help that? And I'm not saying right away, because there's that maturation and everything. Is there somebody at 21 that could help that?
I generally say no, and I'm generally right. you know what I mean?
You and I are on the same page, my friend.
Like, it is, and it's just going to depend. Like, are you going to be the one that catches the lightning in a bottle? Does Bennett Sturts do anything? The guy from Iowa.
Yeah. I've heard the name.
Yeah,
he's a bucket. Can be that ball handler. I think they're going to prioritize getting that primary ball handler in the draft. So, I mean, personally, I don't.
Like, KG, sorry to cut you off.
No,
though.
you good.
I wouldn't be surprised. Do they try to go the Jaden Ivey replacement route? To have somebody else that you can have the ball in there. I think you're warm with what they're going to try to do.
I think so, because he's spoken about it. Like, he wants to get a scorer, of course, but he's made a big emphasis of we need to get another playmaker in here. We need to get another ball handler in here. So I think that's what they're going to try to do in the draft. Now, I would want them to possibly move up and try to get the best prospect that you can possibly get if you're going to opt to go that route. But I would prefer a more established NBA player. I don't know what that looks like in terms of the draft, because I think it's going to be craziness tonight. I think you're going to see some trades early in the round, and it could shape how that pick 21 will look at the end of the night. But I think they're going to make the pick, and it's going to be a ball handler of some sort.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Big Con 51, how the F did Trae Young get that deal? I told you guys when he turned down his player option, everybody was clowning him.
I know.
Like,
he was always.
What do you think's on the other side of this, guys?
They were going to pay him. They was talking about paying him during the season last year.
Yeah, I know. Sean verbalized it like perfectly, and we need to wrap our minds around this, and that's why I think when the Pistons, if they make this pick tonight, it's going to be someone. It's not going to be someone sexy that's going to be an all NBA player or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's going to be someone literally, because Sean, in that Game 7 last year, because we talked about the continuing process of being a team of 19 and 20-year-olds, taking your lumps, losing 28 games in a row, maturing into a team that wins 60 regular season games, but then really gets a dose of this is how this works to grind through a playoff. In that Game 7, Sean, look, dude had a collapsed lung, but Cade looked like he had been through a grind at the end of that. And you know what? He had been. He had the ball, and like I talked about this when I was at the game throughout the playoffs, and you saw it too. JB Bickerstaff, Sean, had no choice. He was literally doing the Greg Campy move, because I know it when I see it. He would take Cade out at 6 minutes. Yep. He would put him back in at the dead ball stoppage before the media timeout. Then he would get the rest of the media timeout, which they have longer media breaks, obviously, in the playoffs, and then he would rock the rest of the quarter after quarter after quarter in high intensity, high stress, must-win games, Sean. It took a toll. It took a toll on that whole team. And, Sean, that's exactly what you were talking about, and I think that's how they're going to draft tonight.
And I think, mutual respect here, because what you just said, when you think about the process, the progress that this team has made, I am a firm believer that you have to learn to hate losing more than you love winning. I'm a firm believer. I mean that in all sincerity. When you get to that point that you hate losing, whether it be the 28 games in a row, whether it be what happened against the Knicks, whether it be, oh, great, golly gee, gumdrops, we took that next step, and then we got hammered on our home court in Game 7, you have to learn to hate losing more than you love winning. And I'm a firm believer in that, and that's part of the process. And so you're at the point right now, and again, Neil, other than when I do it for bit purposes, I'm never going to be the guy that sits up here and blows smoke to people. I'm not excited about this. Am I going to watch? Of course I'm going to watch. It's the NBA draft and all that. But I'm not looking at this going, yeah, man, I got to circle around this guy right here. This guy comes in, that's next level. It doesn't usually work like that at 21, man. Let's be honest.
No, and the people will just hope that it's some guy from Michigan because they know, and if he gets picked, they'll what?
Well, there's good players that attended Michigan, but I get your point.
You know what I'm saying.
I get what you're getting at. Yeah.
I grow fatigued from that.
No, I get that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm fatigued.
It's easy. It's low hanging fruit.
Now maybe they end up with a guy from Michigan, and there are guys out there with a skill set that I do like.
That fit this team. Yeah.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Morris Johnson looked lost at times during the tournament run, but you see, guys, like you got to think this is the NBA. He can guard every position on the floor, and he's an 80% free throw shooter.
He had a really good tournament run. Like, maybe that first couple games, you kind of saw that, but he had a really good tournament run.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
It's just, if I'm an NBA team, especially, you know who you got to watch out for Morris Johnson? The Thunder. Watch the Thunder take him.
That's not a bad
because they got 100 picks again, because they always have 100 picks.
It's not a bad pool.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Blimpy. Yaxel finds his spots faster. Is what I'm saying. Blimpy has more court awareness. On the defensive end of the floor, guys.
Yeah.
This isn't college anymore. You are what you can guard in this league. Mm-hmm. And Morris Johnson can guard everybody.
He can.
So, that's where it is. I wouldn't be surprised if the Thunder slide up there and they get Morris Johnson Jr. Woodward Sports chat thread. Duncan, Sean is so locked in. Yes, we can afford to wait this offseason. 60 wins gets us interest.
Yeah. Yes. I'm sorry. You're not gonna. This isn't the fix. Sorry. I know. NBA draft. Where are you guys watching the draft? You guys want to come over? Let's have a draft party. Okay. Well, I'll eat with you. We can have some drinks. Maybe I'll show KG Marion Cabretti.
All right.
His white brother from another mother. But I'm sorry. This is not by any stretch of the imagination a pants around my ankles type of day.
Yeah, Woodward will be having.
And
a draft
I'm Neil.
party,
Just so I'm not doing the NHL guy versus NBA guy bit. Okay, it's just no. I'm
well, Sean, I can't wait for the NHL draft. When is it?
Friday. So
is it really?
Yeah, it actually is. Yeah. That's. Guys like you
Did
and
you like that little rib shot right there?
Well, guys like you and I, it's different because we've seen a lot of these guys play.
Yeah.
Right? So it's a little different. I'm a little familiar than the average guy. But, no, if there was something that I really felt could come in here and take the Pistons to the next level, I guess maybe I'd be excited about it. Now, that doesn't mean it can't happen. That doesn't mean that, like you said it best, you could find lightning. How did this guy drop to 21? And
Giannis.
Yeah, how did all these evaluators not see that he was better? And how did everybody in Detroit miss that this was the perfect fit for us? I'm not saying that can't happen, but understand that's kind of like the unicorn. It doesn't usually work that way.
And that's where the Pistons are. Like, people got to get past this thinking, too. Like, they're not picking 4th in the draft anymore.
No.
Or 5th in the draft anymore.
It's like the Lions talk. We're having the same conversations we did a couple of years ago.
We got to get comfortable with the fact
we can't give away our first-round picks. You mean at 28th? We can't do that? Okay.
Yeah. No, but the philosophy is different now because now you're looking for a specialized role.
Yeah.
Of what you need. Like, for instance, the Athletic has the Pistons tonight in their mock draft, drafting LeBaron Philon, the guard from Alabama. Okay. So that to me
he had a good tournament
is a win. You know what I mean? Because look, he's not going to walk in the door. Like, whoever they draft tonight, if you think that he's going to walk in the door and be out there on Brunson in Game 7 of the conference finals, like, probably not. I should never say never, to quote Justin Bieber, but, probably not. All right? So, yeah, that's it. All right, let's take the break to stay on the clock. More of the NBA draft stuff. We have Rest in Peace Tuesday to get to as well. If you want the Dusty May stuff, we spent the first 45 minutes of the show. You can rewind the show on YouTube. If you get it on your favorite podcast platform, you can do that, rewind, fast forward, all of it. We spent 4 minutes on the Tigers. They're still 10 games under 500, regardless of what all those margaritas you had last night at the park does suggest.
Had a great shandy yesterday. Shout out to Maz, man, for getting us the tickets. We had a Crunch family outing, so it was great.
Now, did you get the special tickets or did you get tickets?
Oh, no, we got tickets. 300 level tickets.
Okay.
So.
All
right. No priority club for us. But I still love Maz.
They're not letting Cabretti in. He's not going to the Champions Club. No way.
All right, where are we going, JB Smooth?
All right, Pure Psychiatry. We talk about sports, wins, losses, drama, real life, not always so easy. At Woodward Sports, we want you to know you are never alone, and neither is your mental health journey. It's not something to be trifled with, man. Take care of what's going on upstairs. Pure Psychiatry provides personalized psychiatric care. It's not that cookie cutter stuff. Well, because it worked for him or her or them, well, surely it'll work for you. No, they're going to figure out what works for you. 16 locations in Michigan, 2 in Ohio. So chances are there's one very close to you, and they make getting help accessible and comfortable. If you've been thinking about taking that first step, by all means, do it. PurePsychMI.com. There it is on your screen. That's PurePsychMI.com.
We aren't quite sure if they consume more beer or sports. Either way, the heavyweights are here. Live on Woodward Sports, daily 5 to 7 p.m.
Drive Energy pouches give me the energy and clarity to find and beat the shit out of every opportunity that shows its face.
Live and direct, I'm back on set action. Create the wave, we cannonball splash 'em. Mic cord swinging, get your head chopped. Point blank, dead stop. 16 bars in a headlock.
Drive Energy pouches are for the people who actually want to win, not for the crybabies out there who are happy with a participation award. There's zero sugar, so give Thrive a try.
Finally, life-enhancing LASIK surgery at a price you can afford. Michigan's most experienced eye surgeon, Dr. Yaldo, is offering the most advanced LASIK at just $1,699 per eye, regardless of your prescription. Imagine not just being free from contacts and glasses, but actually seeing better without them. This limited 2026 spring offer is thousands less than others charge. Go to YaldoEyeCenter.com for your free evaluation and save.
Dan Campbell is in redemption mode.
No, make no mistake. It's not revenge he's after. It's a reckoning.
And Woodward Sports is here to cheer on the Detroit Lions every snap. Don't miss a moment of Detroit Lions coverage. Follow Woodward Sports on all social media platforms now.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
It is Mad Packs, the maddest of packs. And if you're a fan of the brand, then they got some great products for you this summer. They have taken their high-low pre-rolls and Boom Shakalaka live resin-infused tarantulas and put them into some gummies, man. 200 milligrams each of the hash, rosin, and live resin variety. They also still have the Mad Packs extracts, the big things of concentrate to get you absolutely right for this summer. And you can get all these great products by going to getmadpacks.com. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs.
All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule, Sean Belizean, JB Smooth, KG in the building, Generational Alex, Young Joey. Don't forget, guys, WNBA minutes coming up soon.
Ooh-wee.
That's right. Generational Alex will get you caught up with everything you need or don't need to know about the WNBA. It's not just the NBA making moves. Some say Generational Alex is the Shams of the WNBA. It's been said.
Is he gonna talk about the Atlanta Dreams back-to-back dubs on the Fever? No, I'm talking.
No, because they have implicit directions.
Yeah, implicit directions. You were in Atlanta. I forgot.
He's fresh back from Atlanta.
Angel Reese country.
Yeah, we should have had him doing it from the hotel.
Right, we should have, for real.
He saved 38 lives this weekend.
Yes.
I know. No, listen. I know he's too humble. He's not going to talk about it.
He saved
but
38
I think
lives.
I think it needs to be publicly acknowledged. We have a hero in our midst. He saved 38 lives this week.
Wow.
Let me see here. Mitten Maid, put some respect on Morez's game. He's a better shooting Stu. I didn't want to say it that way.
Yeah, but that's a good comparison.
Dude, that's a great
Yeah, like he is. Now, he is, what is he, 6'9", I think? He's 6'9", got an 8'10" reach or something like that. Like, I just think that he fits on a good team quicker than people want to admit.
Yeah, because he's skilled enough offensively to be able to make that go.
Yep,
So, yeah.
and an 80% free throw shooter, dude. Like, that's it. All right, let me get caught up with some of these super chats. And remember, if you want to skip the line, you can use the super chat. Blimpy, that dude with 3 last names from Purdue is nice. Okay. Woodward Sports super chats. Shad 216. Michigan coaches get 1 chip and instantly books it. No back-to-backs or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
It's so hard to win back-to-back.
Especially when you got a 14-year show card.
Right.
14 years, dude.
Hey, I don't care.
That's like a sentence for murder.
It is like a sentence for murder.
Yeah,
that's the NCAA trying to posture up.
They dropped 4 on Jimmy for the cheeseburger, and then they dropped 10 on him a year later.
A decade. Jay Wiley in the super chat. Michigan fan I am. Get a title and leave. I actually love it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Spray my netties out
How
if
do
you
you
got to.
right? How would you be angry at that?
Michael Weary in the super chat. What do you think? Isaiah Evans, shooting guard from Duke. Doesn't he weigh like 150 pounds or something like that?
Yeah, I heard.
He's going to go later.
Well, he'll put on weight when he gets to the league.
Yeah,
you know
but
that.
I mean, like, he's literally like 160. I thought I saw.
I hear you.
Like that
But
ain't.
can he hoop though?
Not at 160.
Kevin
you can't.
Durant looked like Skeletor. It has his whole career.
Yeah,
It worked for him.
but he's also 220.
I get that.
You know what I mean?
get that. But for a long time, that was the knock on him. He's too light and all that. Like, come on.
Dante 151 in the super chat. The number 21 pick for the Pistons won't matter on Judgment Day. Donovan,
he's not wrong.
Preaching on street corners, Jay Ivey.
He's not wrong.
Donovan Strong in the super chat. We need to trade up for Cameron Carr. Jay Wiley in the super chat.
Yeah, good luck with that.
We lost so much in every fan base in the last decade. We got no choice but to win. Don't find a way, make a way. And
I do agree with that.
No question. Also in the Woodward Sports chat thread, Mike G, ask KG Cobra, arrest Neil for his constant Bryce hate too while you're at it.
I cannot do that.
It's legal? It's illegal to read a word?
No, it's not.
To read something that somebody said?
It
the
is
quote?
not.
Huh. Maybe in Mike G's world it is. I don't know.
Mike G, I love you.
No, Mike G is my guy, man.
Seriously.
I'll never say a bad word about it.
As unrelenting as Neil is, Mike G's there blow for blow. It is like a 15-round heavyweight fight where those two are just bashing each other every day.
It is.
Props, dude.
Yes. Woodward's what?
Just you, man. It's just
what? What do you mean, just me?
Just the way you
expand.
No.
What do you mean, just me?
There's nothing to expand. It's the way you handle your business.
Yeah. What do you mean, you people?
You people.
I respect the way you handle your business, Neil.
I'm just reading words off a screen, and I'm the bad guy, dude.
I know.
I don't know. But no, the moral of the story is, Sean, like, again, I'm not going to do the low-hanging fruit and say, hey, they should get Yaxel. You know, I just won't. Real quick, and, like, look, I do think that just real quick on the draft itself, like 3 minutes on it, like the top of the draft. If I'm the Wizards and they end up with A.J. DeBansta, now, granted, you're banking on Anthony Davis staying healthy to some degree.
That part, yeah. But they not bad.
You know what I mean?
It's not bad.
Like Washington and the Pacers are going to be better next year. They just are.
I told you, I don't know if you saw that. We were talking in the chat last week about the odds for the Pacers, and the Pacers have better odds next year than the Pistons do.
As do the Heat right now.
And what you said, like better, yes. So what did they win last year? 24 games or whatever. I mean, they mailed in. And
no Hallie.
Better, yes. You have to prove that. You know, there's a pecking order in the East right now. Okay, the weak East.
Right.
You know, that's my favorite bit. Now we're doing the NHL, NBA thing.
Yeah.
The East
now,
is
people
weak.
do just assume the Pacers will just get it back.
I've heard it for 20 years. The East is weak. Okay, so there's a road for the Pistons. I've heard that for 20 years. I don't think it's weak. I don't think the East is weak.
You can't just crown the Pacers. Like
No.
I know a lot of people think they'll just get
no.
it back. They do got to earn it back. Do they have a good shot to? Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Woodward Sports Chat thread, get into there, get your thoughts out there. But it is funny though, because when you're talking about the East, and like, look, you knew that, like the Heat odds have like exploded. I'm not a huge Giannis guy. Some people are, and that's fine. I get the resume. I live in this, kind of projecting what you're going to be based on history. The Verlander thing comes to mind. There comes a point, dude, where it just ends, and you're usually the last one to know.
Yep.
And anytime you bring it up, obviously, you're labeled a hater and all that kind of stuff.
Indiana won 19 games, by the way.
Yeah, they were garbage.
I mean, I thought 24.
No.
19 games. That's a huge jump to make. I get it. There's talent coming. Guys are healthier, but to jump to one of the favorites of the East is a massive jump, man. Come on now.
Neil, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Who do you see the Pistons taking at 21?
That guard helped to lessen the load on Cade.
But
in
if you had
terms
to
of
pick
handling
one, I'm
the
just curious,
basketball.
who do you see? Anybody?
I wasn't at the draft combine, so I wasn't.
My bad.
Yeah, sure, the ones that people are talking about.
Phylon, Ben Sturtz. I did a mock draft for my show.
Sounds awesome.
No, I'm just saying my Pistons pick.
Yeah.
I think Christian Anderson.
Okay.
Christian Anderson?
We didn't play him, so I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see him play. So
yeah, that makes sense.
He's
a guard. He's cool.
Yeah. They got him going 13th to the Heat, as a matter of fact.
What?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think this was written before the Giannis trade, so I don't know.
Well, yeah, because now 13 is the Bucks.
Right.
So yeah. Okay.
So that was obviously written before then. But yeah, some kind of guard play that has the ball that can lighten the load on Giannis, or lighten the load on Cade, because that was apparent last year. It was literally Cade, and that was it.
100%. Isn't it funny after the fact? And I'm not calling out anybody. Like, there were flaws with this team, and I think we all saw them.
Oh, in real time. Everything I was concerned about the playoffs, it played out in real time.
It really did.
Quick as hell.
It really did. I think a lot of people, and I'm going to call me out first, I think a lot of people said, well, because we were the number one seed in the East, you're damn right, we should win the East. Doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way.
Big Lil guy. There's no rookie the Pistons can get that'll help them get past the second round. You know what? You know what else, Big Lil guy? Talking about this, you know who else is in trouble right now?
Who?
The Celtics. You know who their front court was in the playoffs?
No.
Luka Garza and Vucevic.
Yeah.
And they got murdered by the Sixers. Murdered.
How do you rectify that situation?
Shout out Luka Garza, man.
I don't know how you rectify that situation.
I don't either.
I'm not being funny, especially when one of your more prominent players was mentioned as part of a deal. And no, we really love you, bro. No, we really love you.
It was reported he was only made available to the Bucks, so I don't think they wanted to trade him. I think the Bucks offer was maybe okay, it's enticing enough to where we can throw him out
I still think ego comes into play, and that doesn't sit well with dudes.
I hear you.
It's one thing if you're a young player. Oftentimes you hear, using the hockey example, this highly thought of prospect was alleged to have been in this deal. That's different than one of your quote unquote established guys.
No, I get that. Yeah.
Wheezy D313, stop the cap, KG. You thought Durham was still going to catch lobs. I did too.
I absolutely did.
I did too until I saw the path.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, no.
I don't think that's a problem. People act like that's a problem. I expected more out of our center. Yes, I'm sorry.
But he also did go against 2 of the top 5 front courts in the NBA.
He did.
But that's the way this works in the playoffs.
And I thought he was more equipped offensively to give us more than what he gave us.
At 22.
And that's just not a fact. So
at 22 years, there's still runway for
and I'm not saying that it isn't, but.
All right, let's take the break. When we come back, rest in peace. We're giving away some Tiger tickets. I haven't been told the game yet, but we will do that. So who you're going to put in the sports coffin. We also have as well. I wanted to just put the toe in the water of the Big Ten football season. Okay? Can we try that?
Yeah.
And then also we have Generational Alex's WNBA Minute.
That's a lot to get to.
It's a lot to get to. It's aggressive. It's an aggressive timeline.
I have a little Dylan Larkin thing if we have time, too.
Oh, as Larkin turns? New episode?
Oh, we got a new episode? New episode dropping?
What I just told you during the break.
Okay.
A little text message I got.
Mike G, just hope Neil doesn't ish on Yaxel or Morez on their draft night. Hide the booze, man. Well, if they go to the Chicago Bulls or they go to the Boston Celtics, guess what I'm going to do, Mike G?
I'm not sorry.
Yeah.
That Mike and I we're never going to see eye to eye on that. We're never you're my guy until you're not my guy. That's the way I explain it. I don't wish ill on you. I'm not rooting for you. That those days are gone. It's over. You're my enemy.
Yes. Woodward Sports chat thread. God hates cowards. I'm hoping Mara would have been there at 21, but sounds like he's going earlier than Yaxel and Morez too. Even Yaxel, it sounds like he got to move up for a shot at any of them. Well, it's a Michigan guy or the draft's a bust. Okay, I think we're done talking draft tonight. Michigan guy or the draft sucks, right? Is that where we're at? Okay. Man, it took 90 minutes. We could have did a 1-minute show and then left.
It was a good time. We had a good run.
Yeah. All right, where are we going, JB Smooth?
Let's hear from Mortgage Pros.
Yeah, let's hear from Mortgage Pros. As a matter of fact, and guys, if you're looking for a career upgrade, check out Mortgage Pros, the #1 mortgage broker to work for in the state of Michigan. We saw their incredible company culture firsthand at their annual block party. Their team loves what they do, and it shows. 4.9 star rating on Google with over 4,000 reviews. The reputation speaks for itself, everybody. If you are looking for a new job, give Mortgage Pros in Troy a call. The number's on the screen, 248-416-1361. Mortgage Pros, let the pros handle it.
Thank you to all the fans for making Woodward Sports your #1 online destination for Detroit sports. We promise not to drop the ball.
Experience summer in Detroit with pro soccer at Keyworth Stadium. Every Detroit City FC match brings a new reason to show up early and stay late. Tickets available now at DeadCityFC.com.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports. A network for the city, by the city. Woodward Sports is Detroit sports.
I mean, he only worked out for.
Look at it. Just take a second. That's all. Just look at it.
I'm be doing more than that.
When do you say no?
You could eat it for breakfast. You could eat it right now. Tell me if they put that right in front of us, you couldn't destroy that right now. Oh, no question. Look at that corner. So much joy. Hey, Buddy's is the original Detroit-style pizza. 80 years of doing it better than anybody else. When you're the originator, everybody tries to imitate you. Nobody's caught them yet. They are Detroit-style pizza. And this is the time of year there's a lot of things going on, right? You got a shower going on. Maybe the kids are having a little shindig, whatever.
Graduation season.
The G word. Why don't you check out Buddy's? They've got a vast array of things that you can get straight to your house. Buddy's Catering can take care of you. You can save 20% on your next catering order of $200 or more when you order with promo code Woodward20. 20% off, just like that. Visit buddyspizza.com/catering to check out their complete menu and place your order today.
All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule, Sean Belizean, KG, JB Smoove, Generational Alex, WNBA Minute, coming up in just a couple of minutes. And, of course, young Joey in the building also. DNC ENT in the chat, quote, I was hoping Mara would be there at 21, so we draft a fourth center for this team. Dead. Hey, DNC ENT, these are your people, bro. Come get them. KG, these are your people.
I understand.
I want Mara so we can have a fourth center.
Yeah, that don't make sense. He ain't out of the Michigan prospects. He ain't the one that would fit this.
But if they draft him, let's go! Fourth center! Yeah! Let's go! And then Mike G, Neil, why are you being a dick about it? You should celebrate this.
See, there it is. Jab,
Yep.
counterpunch.
That tone, man. God damn.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
You got it, bro. I don't want no smoke with you. I promise I don't. He's on fire.
All right. With that being said, it is Tuesday. Up for grabs. We have Tigers tickets to give away. I don't know what game it is, but the best rest in peace.
They'll win it, whatever game it is.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're back.
Oh, they're so bad.
I seen it for myself. They are back.
You seen
Bats
it?
are hot.
I seen it.
Yeah.
Bats
That's
are
what
hot.
he said that last night, and I go, A2 KG? Like
I did
KG
see
turned
I ain't know what you meant by that. I was like,
it's the whole Brutus thing.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
I'm a history buff.
Yeah.
Like, when Brutus came in and stabbed Caesar in the back, the final nail. There was my lifeless corpse, and KG sent a knife right in my back.
vibes were high at the park, man. It was.
Yes.
Had a great time.
So, yeah, it is the time we put people in the sports coffin, the proverbial sports coffin. We do not wish death on the following people or anything like that. It's just a fun bit. Spencer Raster would say, please don't sue us.
Please don't.
Please don't sue
Okay,
us.
so with that being said, Sean Belize, you ready to bat leadoff, man? Who you putting in the coffin?
I'm putting the rest of the Central Division in the coffin.
Damn!
Oh my God!
Let's fucking go! Yeah!
Oh my God!
Woo!
Oh my God!
Oh my God! All right, so
Oh, yep, you're right.
When do they clinch the division, Sean? Into
Oh,
July?
shit.
September 8th. September 8th.
Oh, shit.
So the rest of the Central's in the combo.
That's hilarious,
You
bro.
happy? Are you happy? Are you maniacs happy? That's for you, Kroogs. I gotta get some napkins. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, Neil, top that.
Lucky for me, I'm not going next.
Well, JB, top that.
Jesus.
That's hilarious, though.
So there you have it. Rest in peace, AL Central. Sean Belizean has told you it's over.
Oh.
Okay, JB Smoove.
Oh, jeez.
Who you putting in the coffin?
Well, it's definitely hard to top that, so I don't know if I can do that. But Booner already put the body in the coffin, so I'm just going to put an extra nail on it. Once again, RIP to Dusty May out in Ann Arbor.
Easy
I'm
money.
sorry. Yeah, it's easy.
Go ahead,
But
get it off.
Let's be honest. Michigan fans, you got ghosted harder than a good Tinder date. I don't know what happened. Dusty showed up. He bought you dinner. He treated you nice. He told you were special. You could have seen a future with him. And then next thing you know, he's gone after seeing Sharon Moore's Rolodex of Instagram hoes he has out there.
All right,
he can
JB.
call up
All right,
at
all right.
any point in time
Enough.
during the night. Hey, look, I want to give you guys credit. Look, Michigan will rebound. They'll be back. Come on. It's Michigan. Let's be honest. But as of right now, you guys kind of feel like Buzz and Woody off of Toy Story 5. I don't want to play with you anymore. And that's what Dusty did. He got up, he left, he took his bag, and then just went on. Booner is here.
We got a scumbag alert in the studio.
Booner is here to defend himself. So there you go.
Scumbag alert.
Scumbag alert.
Scumbag alert.
JB, he did wine and dine us, but at least he fucked us good, JB. I'm just saying.
Scumbag alert.
We had the night of our lives, baby.
Hey,
we had the night of our lives.
As long as you got the dick appointment, there you go.
Sometimes you got to pack an overnight bag, and that's just what it is, man. It's okay. It's okay.
Good one. Who's next?
I guess that would be me.
KG. Rest in peace.
This one is very easy. Rest in peace to the Brooklyn Nets, bro. Because enough now. What the hell are you guys doing? Julius Randle? What is that about?
Hey,
he still got some talent left.
Julius Randle?
KG. He can play.
Okay.
You put him with they're trying to reboot it.
Make the case for the Brooklyn Nets.
I mean, they're going to run him, Michael Porter Jr. You guys told me Michael Porter Jr. would have delivered a title for the Pistons. You guys told me that.
He would have helped the Pistons a lot.
So he's got some help now with the Nets. So
I would call Julius Randle that much of help. But that's just me. But all power to him. They haven't recovered since KG and Paul Pierce still to this day. And I still don't understand it. But God bless him, man. God bless him.
All right, that's fair. 100% that's fair. Woodward Sports chat thread. Again, if you want to get involved, we are giving away Tiger tickets. Put your rest in peace with the hashtag Art and Jigs. And one of the best ones we'll give Tiger tickets to. So who's next? Anybody next?
Joey?
Young Joey? All right.
Step up.
All right.
Rest in peace. Who you putting in the coffin?
I am going to go Sean's route, but I'm going to go the other way. Rest in peace. I know they've won 4 in a row, but I don't give a fuck. Rest in peace to the Detroit Tigers. Don't let it fool you. You're 10 games under 500. They fucking suck. They are not making a comeback.
But they got Troy Melton.
Nope, I don't care. They can win on those days, but they can't win any other day. Sean, rest in peace to the Detroit Tigers.
No!
I don't care that they won 4 in a row.
No!
10 under 500. They fucking suck. Rest in peace.
All right. That was kind of aggressive.
A little bit.
A little unwarranted.
They're back.
I thought. Because I was told.
I don't care what he's talking about.
Yeah,
They're back.
I was told that they are back as a matter of fact. All right. I'll wrap this thing up before we cut to the break and we get Generational Alex in here for the WNBA Minute. All right. Further rest in peace. Dig deeper for hockey in Canada. Of course, Brady Tkachuk moved from Ottawa down to South Florida. So just it continues to happen. And it's odd because I was told Ottawa made the playoffs the last 2 years. I was told this unlocks you and set your franchise free. Like just barely scraping in and getting dusted. It's great playoff experience, right?
That's what I was told.
I was told that by people.
Yeah.
And Ottawa's throwing in the towel. But they made the playoffs the last 2 years. Why would they do that? I don't understand.
Don't know.
Maybe someone can help me understand. But hockey in Canada, particularly in Ottawa, even though you made the playoffs the last 2 years, rest in peace. Sean, explain that to me.
Yeah, Ottawa's a mess. I mean, do you
But
remember,
they made the playoffs the last 2 years.
Do you remember when we all had a conversation on a late Friday night in Ottawa about some of the rumors that were going around there and all that stuff? Do you remember that? And then we started magically talking about Hull, Quebec that night. You remember? And we were having conversations like that. Sometimes franchises just can't get out of their own way. Edmonton's another one. As Edmonton creeps up, and then they can't get out of their own way. It's incredible. I mean, right now the only one that looks to be still on the rise is Montreal. Toronto will be better, but it's a problem. Gosh, 1993 is the last time they won a Stanley Cup. Like it's
Chris
crazy
Cross
right
was making you jump back then.
Yeah, they were.
Daddy Mac.
There's no doubt about that. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how anybody could argue it. I think things are changing. Like the one thing that I was going to say very quickly, LeBron said last night.
Sean, can I give you this one real quick?
Yeah.
Mitten Maid. I wish we could send Lark's ass to Canada.
Well, that might be it because LeBron said late last night he was surprised to hear from an agent of a prominent player who's on the market who added Montreal to his list. I have a newsflash for you, for all the people out there that this sucks, man. Collusion like the NBA and the NHL, this has been going on for decades. This is nothing new, okay? But allegedly there have been some conversations with some USA hockey guys, and allegedly, that could be a spot for Dylan Larkin.
Really? Okay.
If you're talking about fit, I said it from day one. He fits perfectly in Montreal. You put him as the number 2 center behind Nick Suzuki.
Wait a minute. Why would he be the number 2 to Nick Suzuki? I was told that he was better than Nick Suzuki.
So was I, and I nobody said that to me in about a year. It's amazing how that works out.
Yeah, 100-point seasons are like that, I guess.
Number 2 center with Ivan Demidov on his right side. You could put Neil or I on the left side, and that would be
20
an
goals.
Outstanding line. Yeah, it really would be.
20
So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see if that happens. But that's what LeBron was talking about last night, and these guys all play together in the summer. I don't think people know that, and it's to me it's not so secret locations too, where these guys get together, and a lot of the guys come back and have places here or stay here. So yeah, of course. Well, Neil, hey Neil, how do you like Woodward Sports? Man, I really like it. Really? All right, if some comes up, maybe I'll have to check out Woodward Sports. They're conversations.
Hey,
that happen
management.
Right.
Sean Belesian.
Right.
That's
and vice versa, right? So there's conversations like that happen all the time. And it's funny. I was going back and forth with the guy. I don't even. Okay, whatever. Just a crazy person yesterday. Well, I'm tired of this collusion.
Which one? I'm looking at a bunch of them right here.
I'm tired of this collusion. And this collusion's been going on forever. It's what's commonly known as one of the greatest teams that any of us will ever see. The 2002 Detroit Red Wings. How did that happen? Dominik Hasek forced a trade to where he wanted to go. Luc Robitaille saw that and said, hey, Detroit might be a cool place. It looks like they're building something. And then a bunch of guys called Brett Hull and said, Brett, why don't you come here? And he said, oh, hell, I'll come here, and I'll come here for less, too. It's been going on forever. The problem is, in a market like this, nobody's going to complain about it when you're the team reaping the benefits of it.
There you go.
That's exactly what we're seeing now around the National Hockey League.
There it is.
Oh, yeah, Tigers.
You got any water left?
No, I got to go get
Yeah,
it.
no, all that shit go.
Jeez, Pete.
Yeah.
R.I.P. that water.
DNC ENT. I mean, I wanted Julius Randle as a Tobias replacement for a first-round pick, KG.
I didn't shit, but that's
I
all
wouldn't have
power
hated
to
it.
you.
No, I wouldn't have hated it.
No, he didn't move.
Yeah. He can play, man.
All right.
Woodward Sport AA94. Rest in peace to Tyler Hero's social life. Milwaukee sucks.
I disagree. I'm telling you right
no,
now.
Milwaukee, downtown Milwaukee?
Thank you,
Oh,
KG.
no, I've been there. It's nice.
Milwaukee's outstanding.
I had an Airbnb right above a bar, and yeah, I had a great time. Me and the wife had
Neil,
a
I don't know
great
if you've spent significant time there. Milwaukee's outstanding. And I don't use that word lightly. Outstanding.
Now, if you're my tone, I wouldn't venture too far out of downtown Milwaukee, but, I'm just saying. But.
Rando Smalls, rest in peace to the Woodward Sports hate for the Tigers. They will make the playoffs. Sean just told you.
Yeah,
they own the Central.
It's coming.
It's over.
They're going away.
Yes.
Gosh, there's nothing, like, honestly, there's nothing better than hate. That is, I'm sorry, that is my favorite bit in all of sports media. Do you like that the Tigers are 16 games under 500?
I don't.
Do you like that the Tigers are 10 games under 500? Do you like this? Are you enjoying this? What's there to hate? I'm just, Neil, reading standings on a screen. Like, do you enjoy it while you're in? Honest, I tell people this, do I want to sit up here and bash the team that I love? Do I want to do that? Who wants to do that?
Because I'm going to watch anyway.
I'm going to 2 games this week. I'll see you there on Thursday, and I'll see you there Saturday afternoon.
Are you going to dump water on your head there?
I probably will.
There you go. Tarps off, Sean.
I'll go tarps off. There's no doubt about that. You'll see me up in the corner.
Will it change the white balance on the TV camera?
You listen, you think I'm pale? Wait till I get my shirt off.
Okay.
White is this paper.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Detroit 313KB, hashtag Art and Jakes. Rest in peace to Stevie Y. Detroit, I disagree with that sentiment, but I haven't seen you in the chat before. Congratulations, you win the Tigers tickets. Who do they have? They got to email Brendan, right?
Yeah, Brendan B at woodwardsports.com.
So Detroit, email Brendan B at woodwardsports.com. Can we put that in the chat for yeah.
Detroit.
But yeah, Detroit, appreciate you tapping into the show. Like I
you.
said, haven't seen you here before.
Thank you.
Go to the Tigers game on us and Art and Jakes, all right? That would be
maybe I'll see you there.
Maybe.
Right. Tarps off, baby.
Yeah.
Wet and wild.
I'll do it.
Sean getting wet and wild.
I'll do it.
Yeah. All right. Let's take the break. When we come back, it is time for Generational Al. He's pacing over there. He's ready. He's ready to go. Go to JV's camera real quick. You see him? You see him back there? Like he's pacing. He's ready to go. He can't wait for the WNBA minute. Oh, I can't wait.
He only walks like that when he's finna kick somebody.
Just
so
I'm just saying. Pounce on something.
Yes.
Alex with sidekick.
There you go. Pennington Sasquatch. Julius Randle is a GD drunk. Mike G, is that you accusing people of being drunks again? I wonder if that's your alter ego.
Goddamn.
Rack, our hashtag Art and Jakes, rest in peace to Sean's water. That was a pretty good one, though.
That was good.
Yeah, you got second. Here's a set of steak knives. All right, where are we going here? Let's put this back together.
Not Art and Jakes, Black Rock.
All right, you know Black Rock Bar and Grill already. I mean, they've been a part of what we do here. The steak on the stone can't be denied. Are you familiar with their brunch? Now, I'm not familiar with their brunch. I'm going to soon be familiar with their brunch. They've got a brand new Black Rock brunch, serving up a fresh menu stacked with mouth-watering twists on all your breakfast favorites. You can check it out daily at their Heartland location from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Or catch the weekend vibe, my neck of the woods, Novi. That's Friday from 9 to noon. Ditch the boring breakfast. Come taste the new standard for morning flavor. It's Black Rock Brunch. Now daily in Heartland and weekends in Novi. And anytime you want yourself a delicious steak, you know where to go. Black Rock Bar and Grill.
The next generation of Detroit sports media is here. Crunch Time is back on Woodward Sports. Join Jeff Iafrate and Booner Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Taking Detroit sports coverage to the next level with massive interviews, viral moments, and the best live reactions. Get ready, Detroit. The young guns are taking over. Crunch Time on Woodward Sports.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. Two, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
Experience summer in Detroit with pro soccer at Keyworth Stadium. Every Detroit City FC match brings a new reason to show up early and stay late. Tickets available now at deadcityfc.com.
Neil Rule here for Water Hazard from our friends at Founders Brewing. You've seen the big bright blue can. That's Water Hazard, best served over ice with a slice of lemon or lime, whichever. I'm more lime myself. But it's a vodka-based cocktail at 5% ABV. It's citrusy, refreshing, and gluten-free. The very first canned vodka cocktail from Founders. Perfect between innings or even between rounds or between the ride from the green to the tee. All of it is there for you. So the next time you're out, get in the drink with Water Hazard. Please drink responsibly. Final segment of the show, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule, Sean Belizean, KG, JB Smoove, Young Joey is here, Generational Alex, more for him coming up in just a couple of seconds. DNCNT, the Nets got our first this year to take Julius Randle's contract. Yes, if Tobias got a bag in free agency, I would have been fine with that. Give me 21 and 28 package, then move to the teams. Woodward Sports chat thread. God hates cowards. Mike G, weren't you ishing on Childs when he was at State? Mike G, or was that somebody else? No, it's different. God hates cowards. It's different when he does it. It's cool, to call people racist alcoholics and stuff like that. But yeah. Mike G, ask KG Cobra, can you administer a breathalyzer on Neil before he talks about Bryce Underwood?
No, I cannot, unfortunately. Neil is out of my jurisdiction. So.
Well, as long as my eyes are open, can I read his quotes that he said himself?
I think you can. Do your glasses work?
They do, as a matter of fact.
Yeah,
they do, as a matter of fact.
I believe that's okay.
Yeah, and those were words he said himself, right? I didn't make that up?
These are words he said himself, yes.
Oh, wow, okay. All right, you guys ready for this, man? The people spoke.
Yes.
They want it. I can't wait for it. It is time for Generational Alex's WNBA Minute. You guys know how this works. He gets 60 seconds to talk WNBA. The clock is on the screen. You can follow along at home.
I'm excited.
When that clock runs out, it's over. We kill the mic. It's over. He legit gets 60 seconds.
Yeah, we can't tell him the time.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely.
I'm going off of just the feeling of the air. And no, to the people in the chat, this is not going to be about Angel Reese's quote-unquote stash.
Oh, okay.
There's plenty of
I don't
comments
know
asking for
if
that.
that's good or bad. We will
were-
not be giving him time updates. He's going off dome. He's going to feel it. He's going to read the defense. And Freddie Felt, lock TF in for WNBA talk.
We're always
Here
locked
we
in.
go.
All right.
Are you ready, Generational Alex?
I'm ready.
60 seconds, WNBA, go.
All right, to give you your update on the Commissioner Cup and talking about it the past few weeks, the finals are set for
Whoa.
the June 30th championship. It will be the New York Liberty, as they have already punched their ticket in the East, going up against the Las Vegas Aces in the West. I thought it was going to be the Minnesota Lynx. I was wrong. Vegas was able to clinch that spot. Meanwhile, the Lynx are still up in the standings. They have the Rookie of the Year front runner, Olivia Miles, still putting up numbers. There was a bit of news that happened this past week due to the popularity of the WNBA, the amount of money they're making. They are going to be expanding their games next season from the regular 44-game season to a 50-game season. So you say you don't watch the WNBA, you obviously watch the WNBA because now there's 50 games to watch. Some Caitlin Clark updates as she's in a little bit of a hot seat. She did receive her 5th technical foul for clapping last night in their game against Phoenix. So she told the fans to, quote-unquote, pick a game out of the calendar because that's the game she's going to be suspended for. There's your update, baby.
Generational. Okay, can we address something here? Number one, the timing of Generational Alex.
Dude, and you know what you did? You
were
absolutely
right there.
deserve the Larry Bird finger.
Number one.
He did. He went away. He pulled away from the chair and did the Larry. Dude, bravo. It is not in my power. If it was in my power, I would give you an additional 5 seconds last week just because you hit that on spot.
I appreciate that.
Wow.
There you go.
And I
Great
don't
job.
want you to kill me. So I would give you an extra 5 seconds.
Can we just ask something of KG?
Yeah.
Can the buzzer for the Motorsports Minute update be as aggressive as it is for the WNBA?
Even more aggressive.
Yeah. Okay. Freddie Felt, I'll be in the super chat. I'll be rocking a WNBA jersey in Stu on Thursday.
Let's go. We love that.
So
We love
there you
that.
go. Xavier DT, WNBA loses about $100 million a year. Shout out. No, they just signed a $7 billion rights, or
Yeah.
sorry, $3 billion rights deal.
Yeah, nobody watched it, but they just were able
That's
to
the NBA
expand.
that signed the $7 billion one, the league that also nobody else watches.
Yeah.
I was
you
told.
know, with a league that nobody watches, you're able to expand games.
Right,
because
you
nobody
want more
watches it,
games.
right?
Because you know who calls for more games?
People who don't watch the sport.
100%.
According to the chat.
Right.
People who don't watch the sport.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just me, guys. It's just me. I call the commissioner, and I'm just like, hey, we need more games. Like, I need more games to bet on, and I need more Caitlin Clark in my life.
And then the commissioner, being the smart man that he is, says, I kind of like my neck where it is. I don't want this guy to break my neck, so why don't we do that?
Yes.
That's true.
Sullivan, best quote from the WNBA last night. So he's watching. Quote, at least she still has her teeth, unquote. What game was that set in?
So there was some altercation between fan favorite Sophie Cunningham and her former teammate Juwana Bronner last night, but in the Indiana Phoenix game. Caitlin was kind of tugging on an arm. Deanna was throwing her arm in. A foul was called. People thought it was on Juwana, but it was actually on Caitlin. So when Caitlin found out, she kind of like ran towards the ref. And at that time, Sophie looked at Juwana, started pointing her finger at her. Bronner started pointing back. Double texts were given out. There was a little bit of a stare down. Some people rushed in. There was a little bit of a stare down there. So I believe.
And time! All right, it's 1 o'clock. That's it, everybody.
That's I didn't know I was on the clock. I didn't know I was on the clock.
You're always on the clock.
I didn't know I was on the clock.
Yeah, that's it. That is it.
Cobra's over my head. I got to be careful.
There it is. 1 minute. Flash that 1 minute up.
Yeah, there you go.
That 5-second thing's now gone. The offer's no longer void.
Lower to 45 seconds.
All right, we didn't get to the Big Ten football. We'll do that tomorrow.
Let's do it tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yes.
NBA draft reaction as well.
Yeah.
All of it out
Top
there
5 as
for you.
well.
Top 5 as well. Top 5 cereals.
Top five.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
Wednesday's
Hey,
a packed show.
I did have a submission maybe for a top 5 action stars because we made the joke about Cobra and all that.
I kind of like that.
Top 5 action stars.
Yeah.
I forgot who submitted it in the chat, but all credit to you.
KG Cabretti. I love KG Cabretti so much. Who
Yeah.
came up with that? That was what an elite job by the chat.
That was Mike G.
Was it Mike G? Mike
Yeah.
G, well done.
And then it was all downhill for Mike G after that. You know? It was all over after that. All right, we got it in there. So for Sean Belizian, for KG's, and also for JB Smoove, Generational Alex, Young Joey, I'm Neil Rule. Thanks for tapping in. Well, see you later.